Ladies and gentlemen,
howdy folks, and welcome to Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort.
Thanks for sailing with us.
All ashore that's going ashore.
Have a great visit.
Well, Margaret, here we are at Disney World Campgrounds.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Fort Wilderness Podcast. What episode are we at? Number 7?
I think so,
okay.
yeah.
We're on episode number 7. We're live on Facebook right now, which means, see if you can find it on your phone, Reese.
Yep,
Oh, God, the wind's blowing. You let me know.
Let's see if we're on today.
You find it and then share it to your Facebook page. The reason why we wanted to do it live today is we wanted to, the first person who's here today live, the first person that can find us, if you can figure out where we are, that shouldn't be too hard actually. We're going to give the first person who comes down here to find us a free t-shirt from our TeePublic page. That's at teepublic.com, and you can do a search for the Fort Wilderness Podcast.
Yeah.
We were going to give them one of our Fort Wilderness
I think
shirts.
I got it here.
You see us live?
Yep. There
All right,
we go.
let me see. Okay, now hit the share button
I
and
did.
share it to your page. Good.
All right, so
And then also, while we were here waiting for someone to show up, maybe nobody will show up, you know, it's kind of the quiet part right now of the year. It's January. You might see some Christmas decorations around a little bit. If we drive around, we'll see some. But if you can find us right now where we are, for the first person that comes up here, we will give you one of our Fort Wilderness Podcast t-shirts. Now, what we'll do is, we don't have one with us, we'll let you go to the page and you can pick out the color and the size, because they've got like 20 different colors you can choose from.
Oh yeah, a lot.
So you can choose from any of those and the size, and then we'll just order it and send it right to your address. Free, absolutely free.
Yeah.
We was hoping to just give something away. Also, while we're here, it's the month of January. Maybe Riley, you're going to read out the movies for the month of January. You can put your list up there if you want.
There's where they're gonna be showed right there.
Okay,
Yeah.
you've given away our location now. But yes,
Well,
if you can find us
please,
live
no
right
one's
now.
gonna find
Oh boy,
us.
it's windy. I'm just wondering about that camera. Is this going to blow over?
let's see.
And then today's date is the, I want to say the
4th.
4th? Okay, so we'll start with giving you the movies for the month of January. Riley, tell us what's coming in January 4th tonight, right here at Chippendales. What's the movie for tonight?
January 4th is Cars 3.
Cars 3. We saw that in the theater, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. But better than Cars 2?
Yeah.
Not as good as Cars 1, but better than Cars 2. It was
Yeah.
very good. Okay, what else do you got for January 5th?
January 5th is Coco.
Coco. Oh, we saw that one in the
saw that
theater.
one. That was a good one.
That's a very good one now. Now available on Blu-ray and on DVD.
Yeah,
and
just recently.
There's a lot of Coco stuff still up around the parks. Did we see
Yeah,
some?
I think I heard they're getting a ride at the Mexico Pavilion at Epcot.
Oh,
so you
that
might
could be
wanna-
happening. That's good. That could be
Look out for
happening.
that pretty soon.
Also, you should keep that on your Facebook. Keep it up so you can see if anybody's making comments. Like, watch the show live, but turn the volume down. And then you can see if anybody's making any comments to us. Any messages. Okay, Riley, what's next?
Sunday, January 6th is The Princess Diaries.
The Princess
I've never
Diaries.
Seen that movie.
That's the
I think
one
I've
with
seen part
Anne
of it.
Hathaway. And also with Mary Poppins herself was in The Princess Diaries.
Oh, that's right.
Julia Andrews.
I would know.
Julie Andrews was in Princess Diaries. Okay, what else you got? Don't forget to speak up because there's no microphone on you today. It's like way down there.
The 7th is...
January 7th, yes. January 7th is...
It's not on here.
Maybe they're not doing a movie January 7th. Oh no, there's no movie January 7th. No, I'm sure it's here somewhere. It's just hiding.
Maybe they're not doing
Wouldn't that be something if there was no movie on January 7th?
Maybe they There just isn't. forgot about it.
Okay,
Well,
there is.
Sorry, January 7th.
According to this,
No one likes you.
there's no movie on January 7th.
Or they forgot to print it, you know.
I
Either
can't. I
one.
can't believe that. I can't. I can't believe that. What was January 6th? Princess Diaries.
I didn't see 8 either.
Yeah.
8's right there.
It's right there. So according to this, no movie January 7th. If you're coming here to watch a movie January 7th, they may not be playing one. Or
The
it's some
Invisible.
special event maybe that we don't know about yet.
Maybe.
Okay.
Who knows?
Go ahead. What else you got? January 8th.
January 8th is The Secretary.
Secretariat. That's the movie about the horse secretariat.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one before.
No, that's
I've
a
never
live
heard of
action.
it.
That one's live action. That one's not a cartoon.
Probably why.
Any messages, Reese? Anybody?
No, I
Here, let me see.
don't see any yet.
I'll hold it up here and I'll watch. You gotta push play.
I did.
Okay, go ahead, Riley. What else you got?
Wednesday, January 9th is Mulan.
Oh, Mulan.
That one's getting a live action movie.
Yeah,
coming
they're gonna make
pretty
live
soon.
action. This
I'm
is,
not
of course,
surprised.
this is the animated one right now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna leave that up right there so we can see. So far, there's somebody watching us.
Alright,
But you know what?
what's
It might be you, actually. No
Yeah,
one's
really.
watching.
January 10th is Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6. Oh, we saw that one in the theater. We hope we get a sequel for that someday, too. You think they're...
They have a TV show right now.
Oh, okay. So,
that means they're
they're
gonna do
focused
it.
on the TV show then? No future
I don't
sequel
know.
coming out?
They might have one coming up.
January 11th is Moana, which
We saw, we didn't see that one in theater. I actually saw that at school.
Oh,
I ended
yeah.
up seeing it.
Moana was the one where they were showing it on the beach at the Polynesian.
We happened to be there that day. It was a D23 event, and they released it right there on the beach at the Polynesian. It was pretty
Huge.
nice.
They set up a whole bunch of chairs right on the beach, and they blocked
Yeah.
it off for anybody that was there that day. You weren't allowed to like just show up and start watching the movie. I'm trying to put it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you've got this thing on your phone.
Yeah.
Is that what that's
that
for?
works.
See, now I can click on it. I'm just waiting
Well,
to
what
see.
else would it be for?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have one of those. It would block the picture. I don't want anybody to block the picture on my screen.
I just like messing around with it.
All right.
January 12th is Christopher Robin, which I have not seen yet.
No, that one's
Oh,
brand
that's
new.
the new
Okay,
one,
so that's
yeah.
new. That's brand new, and that's just now available on Blu-ray. So they must be playing it here at Chippendales. What was the date on that one again?
The 12th.
Okay, gotcha.
Ooh, the 13th is the Muppets.
The Muppets. Now,
We-
which one is that?
That
says
was
the
the one with the girl who was in Enchanted.
Amy Adams.
Amy Adams. She was
Okay,
in that
all right.
one.
Now, what was the movie before that called? Because remember that this was kind of like a. There were two
No,
of them
that
back
was
then.
the Muppets.
Okay.
The second one was Muppets Most Wanted. That was something
Okay,
else. That was the
Muppets
good
Most
one.
Wanted. Okay, so Muppets is with Amy Adams and Jason Segel, I believe.
That's
is his
right,
name.
that's his
Thank
name.
you. I just pulled that name out. That's right.
Monday, January 14th is Tangled.
Tangled. Okay,
saw that one.
the animated
Yeah.
film Tangled. That's
Everyone
very
has
good.
it.
All right, what
Alright.
else you got?
January 15th is Bedtime Stories.
Bedtime stories. I don't know if I know that one.
Oh,
I don't know.
is that the one with Adam Sandler?
Animated?
No, it was live action.
Okay, bedtime stories. I'm not sure about that one,
Not
but
sure
that
about
one's
that.
coming. Okay, what else you got?
16 is Aladdin.
Aladdin, the animated Aladdin. Oh
Right,
yeah, the new Aladdin is coming out, and that is, I think it's on the cover of Entertainment Weekly last
Yeah,
week
I saw that.
with the cast and their costumes, and Will Smith is playing the genie, and yep, that's coming out. Go ahead.
17th is Into the Woods, which I've never heard
You know,
of.
I was
Into
thinking
the
about
Woods?
that movie.
Tell
the
me
other
about that
day.
one, Reese.
It was a musical, and I remember we ended up never seeing it, but it was live action. Was it? I think it was about Little Red Riding Hood. It was something like that.
Into the Woods. Okay.
Yeah.
If
It
I
was-
saw the poster for it, maybe I'd remember.
Yeah,
But
it
right
came
now,
out
I
a little
don't
while
remember.
ago.
All right, Riley, what else you got?
Well, January 18th is Cars 3.
Yep.
So we're
Okay.
starting to
Back in the
repeat.
Cars 3, so they're starting to loop around. Now, are there any other movies there you did not mention?
19 Cocoon.
Tangled, Princess Diaries.
No,
Okay,
I
so right
don't
now, January 7th is a mystery to us. We're not
Oh wait, it looks like January 21st is Planes,
Planes.
Fire, and Rescue.
Planes, Fire, and Rescue. Okay, so they did want to repeat on one of those. So January 21st is Planes, Fire, and Rescue, which was the
I've
sequel to
Planes.
Planes. Yes, thank you. Very good.
I've never seen that one.
Okay, another thing we wanted to do today was have Reese and Riley give us their top 10 list of top 10 favorite
All right.
things to do at Fort Wilderness Campgrounds.
All
As
right.
we wait here, once again, the first person who finds us here live, we're going to give them one of our shirts from tpublic.com, where we have a set of t-shirts that we sell. You can do a search, the Fort Wilderness Podcast, on TeePublic.
All right.
Okay, you guys want to go through your top 10 list? We're going to go from 10 to
Yes.
1.
Reese, you start us off?
No, you start.
Okay, Riley, you go
So,
first.
Starting from 10, what do you have?
Coming in
I
at number
have-
10.
The boats, because what's special about it is you have to have a boat or a bus to
If
go
you-
anywhere.
That's right. If you want to
Because
leave
there's no
here,
monorail.
if you want to leave here and get to one of our other destinations, the Contemporary, Magic Kingdom, any of that, you need to take one of the boats.
Or a bus.
And that's one of
Right.
your favorite things to do here is to take a boat.
Yeah, it's
The boats
fun.
here are very nice.
I
Yeah.
definitely have that one listed later down
And the
list.
the captains of the boats are always very friendly. Sometimes they sing, sometimes they talk to you,
Oh,
sometimes
yeah,
they give
they
you
sing.
trivia. Yeah.
All right, so for number 10, I put some of the animals you see here.
Oh,
now,
okay.
I'm
Do
not
you have an
talking about
example?
the horses just yet. I'm talking about like sometimes you'll see like turkeys and deer out here, and most recently like an iguana. Where did that come from? So
Yeah.
That was
Oh, tell
pretty
us about the
interesting.
iguana. Yes, you've
Yes.
seen that recently online.
someone, I think it was in the 300 loop, they saw like an iguana hanging out in one of the trees there. Now, obviously, it doesn't belong here.
Yeah.
So
He was
look
like-
at that. There's people canoeing.
Now that's something I haven't seen in a while.
yeah.
That's a kayak actually that they're on. You can see that behind us. So that kind of gives you an idea of where we are for anybody that's wondering, anybody that's looking for us. All right, that was number 10 on Riley's list. That was number 10 on Reese's list. All right, go ahead. Number 9, Riley.
Number 9 is hiking. Because they have hiking here.
Lots of places to hike.
I actually never knew that.
Don't they have a hiking trail from here to the lodge,
Yeah,
don't they?
they've got 2 different hiking trails, I believe, or maybe just one long one. But yeah, you can hike from here all the way to the Wilderness Lodge, or you could ride a bike down to Wilderness Lodge, I believe, or you definitely take a golf cart down there, I think. But yeah, there's lots of places to hike here. There used to be more places to hike here, but I believe after Hurricane Charlie back in 2004, some big sections of it kind of got closed down. Maybe they'll be open again one day.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I think the one you're talking about, that was the one near the beach, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I have heard of that one. And my number 9 was some of the buses here and just kind of going places around here because there's a lot to look at while you're here. So it's nice to just, you know, ride around in one of the buses and see everything.
Buses and going places around here. Yeah, it's always fun riding the buses here. We're going to see some kayakers flip over, maybe live on camera. They're over my left shoulder. I'm watching them right now.
Speaking of kayaking,
Yes.
number 8 is canoeing.
Number 8 is canoeing, and that's what we're
Same.
seeing right behind us now. We haven't done that in a while. Okay, they are canoeing. I thought maybe those were kayaks, but it looks like they're actually canoeing behind
You
us.
don't flip over.
There they are. They're live on the Facebook
Although
page
it
right
would be
now.
pretty neat to see live.
I'll scoot over a little bit so that they can...
Who knows? Maybe they're a fan and they're paddling.
Yes, they're paddling to us. They'll be the first ones to receive a t-shirt. They're all out there like,
course.
we saw your Facebook page. Yeah, that probably didn't
I
happen.
mean, the easiest way to just be go over the bridge,
Yes.
but you know, whatever works for you.
Your turn.
Okay, go ahead. What's next?
What number are we at? 8. All right, so for 8, I put some of the horseback riding that you can do here.
Oh, no, we did that last year with friends of ours. So at the
Yeah, we
McCartney's,
did.
yes, we went
I wasn't
horseback
there.
riding. It's good for the first-time horseback rider. You know, nothing fast, nothing too fancy. You just kind of take a leisurely stroll around
it was about
Fort
an
Wilderness.
hour.
Yeah, it was about an hour, and it was nice. And you go in like groups of 10 or more, I suppose.
Yeah, we were with a big group of people there.
Do you remember the name of your horse?
Lincoln, I think
Lincoln.
it was.
Somebody's horse's name was Riley. I remember
Yeah,
that.
I think
That
it was
was-
Amy's.
Riley couldn't be there with us because you had to be
I was sick.
10 or older.
I was
Also,
sick.
Yeah,
you were-
no, you were too little.
Yeah, I think you have to be 10 or older now
I was
to ride a
9.
horse. You were 9 at the time.
You had to be 10 or older.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, what else
I
you
was
got?
sick anyways.
7?
Number 7 is camping, obviously. That's
Of course, camping,
at
yes.
Fort Wilderness campgrounds, unheard of.
Oh, nobody ever heard of
I
that.
thought they picked
All
strawberries.
right, you know what? While you guys are going to
Nah.
keep talking, I'm going to log out of your Facebook and I'm going to log onto mine so I can share it because I haven't shared it on my page yet. And that makes sense. I should do that, right?
All
All right,
right.
I'm going to click on that. I'm going to log out. Go ahead, you guys keep
So,
going.
Yeah, we're at number 7. So for number 7, I said tetherball.
Oh, now
because-
tetherball. Tell us where you can
That's
tetherball
later on
here.
my list.
Well, I think they have a couple tetherballs in each loop, I think, but it's only certain ones. But they also have them on the beach out
Yes.
front where you get your boats.
Now,
And-
the tetherball, we'll take a little break on the list for a second. Tetherball was one of the things that showed up in your music
In my
video that
video
you
that I
shot.
made.
Tell us about the music video.
Yeah.
Tell us where we can
Yeah,
find it.
I was looking forward to talking about this. So, when was it? We were here for a break a little while ago, a couple days we were here. And just before we were doing that, it was about a week before, I was listening to Pablo Cruz like I do. And I found this one song, it's called Inside Outside.
Yes, go on.
And I thought to myself, well, Fort Wilderness is both inside and outside. So let's shoot a music video about that.
Now, why
So-
Pablo Cruz? Tell us why.
Well, it was a little bit of a joke that it was the 1978 Christmas special. They were here, but they weren't here. They were on Discovery Island on the beaches over there, and they were on the boat the Walrus. That's still sort of there today.
Yes.
So, but they sang a totally different song then. It was called Worlds Away on that one.
Yes.
So I wanted to make it different when I did mine. So I kind of found a good song that I liked, and then 2 or 3 days we came here and we just shot everything.
And you know what?
It was
Pablo
really nice.
Cruz coming to Central Florida in
Yeah, April?
April. They're going to be here at Crane's Roost over by the Altamont Mall. They're going to be performing, so
Yeah.
maybe we will get to meet them. Because we'll
I
go
don't
to
know
the
if I could
concert.
do that.
What do you mean you don't want to?
She'd pass out.
No, you don't want to meet them? Well,
I mean,
the concert's
that's
live,
just
so we'll just
difficult.
go and there. I'm just going to
yeah,
bring this
we'll
back
just
up.
go and
live
enjoy it,
again.
but I don't know, it's a little nerve-wracking
left
to
is
meet
what it
them.
You'd pass out.
I might.
Well, that would be cool anyway. So we shot Reese
Yeah.
shot a Pablo Cruz music video.
And one of the biggest part of it was the tetherball.
with the tetherball, which is why you mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that good Good
I don't
connection.
want to spoil what happens there because it's too funny.
But if you want to check out the video, it's on our Fort Wilderness Facebook page, but it's also on youtube.com/Reese Riley Review.
Yep, that's where
You
I
can find
posted
it there. And what number was that?
That was 7.
All right, do you have a number 7, Riley, or you've already done
I
yours?
did that. Number 6 is the pools here. They have 2.
Oh, okay, the swimming pools. They have 2 pools
Slides
here.
on them.
The big one over here, which is also giving our location away, it's close by. The big one here has got a nice slide. They have pool deck side games and events. They play music and sometimes with hula hoops, and they play games for the kids. But the cool thing is the slide for sure, which if you ever see the opening to our show, Riley's got the GoPro and she's going down the slide during the opening and then going underwater. And what does she say underwater?
See if anyone can figure what I
This is
said.
awesome.
I thought I said that.
No, that was me.
No, it's her. You haven't watched the open to our show?
We look the
Wow,
same.
Reese. You're so special.
Oh,
We
I see
look
the camera's
exactly the
wobbling.
same.
Oh, geez. Okay, it's all right. Okay, it's a little
So,
windy out here
number
today, but
6?
beautiful. Yes.
So for number 6, I put the group campsite here.
Wait a minute. 6 or 7?
6. So
Group campsite.
we
Okay.
haven't been there in a while, but it's a lot
Creekside
of
Meadow.
fun there. Yeah,
Creekside
that's
Meadow
right.
was my first experience with Fort Wilderness back in
I
1980.
think it was mine too.
81 or 82 when I camped here with the Boy Scouts. It was so much fun to camp here as a kid, to go camping and exploring at night. It was one of my first memories back a long time ago. And that's
Yeah.
at Creekside Meadow. If you're ever looking at doing group camping here, it's grouping of 20 people or more, and you get a group campsite with one of those big fire bins for a fireplace. You can have your own personal fire pit out here. Yes, that's one of my favorites as well.
Yeah, I always like going there because they have the tether balls out there too.
Yes, all the tetherball and volleyball.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun out there because it's very different from the normal spots because you're grouped together.
Yep.
And it's not like you can look across the way and it's like, oh, there's the other person's trail, or it's very different.
Right, right. All right, Riley, what's yours next on number 5?
Number 5 is the trading posts.
The trading post.
Oh,
Now there's 2 of
yes.
them. There's the settlement trading post and there's
Meadows.
the Meadows trading post. One of them is very, very close to us right now if you were looking for us.
Very.
And the trading post, everybody inside there, always friendly and nice. You can buy pins there. You can buy drinks and slushies.
Oh, yeah,
and
slushies.
T-shirts, and
Water.
they've got covers for your spare tire on your car if you got a Jeep, and you can play checkers in there. There's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, like
That's one of my favorites as well. Oh, we got a gust of wind. All right, we're okay. We're all right.
So for number 5 that we're at,
Yes.
I wrote the scooters and the bikes that you can ride around here.
Scooters and bikes, we love to do that. We're going to do some scootering maybe a little bit later. You
Yeah.
don't want to wait for a bus. You hop on your scooter and you scooter down the sidewalk to anything is really in scooter distance if you wanted to. Yes. What number
Except
was
going
that,
on the
Reese?
water.
That was 5.
Number 5. What about you, Riley? Did we do your 5 yet?
Yeah,
Number try
I went
trading
first.
post.
Number
All right, Riley.
4
Number
for
4.
me is pin trading. That is one of my favorite
Pin
things
trading,
to do here.
super popular
Yes.
here at the Magic Kingdom and all over, but also at Fort Wilderness Campgrounds. Yes.
All the hotels.
They also have pin boards here. You need to ask for them,
Yeah.
but they only open them at certain hours of the day, right? You go in and you ask when is the pin board being open, and they will let you know.
It's random
I
times.
think that's
so no one can know.
that's the one by the docks.
Oh,
that
they don't
does
have a
that.
pin board here. Oh, that's right. They have the over here. That's the settlement trading post, right?
Yeah.
They have the double. It's like the double pull out, and it opens
Yeah.
up to a huge pin board here that you have to ask for. They don't always leave it open, and they only open it for like an hour each day, I
Yeah.
think. So it's like a
Yeah.
very
Or
specific
half an
thing you need
hour.
to ask for. Other than that, you ask the employees, and they usually have pins on them.
Yeah.
All right, what else you got?
So that was number 4. So for 4, I put canoeing, watercraft, and water pageant.
Yes.
So anything that involves
Oh,
water.
anything water. Okay, so canoeing back here we've mentioned before.
The
Watercraft.
watercraft, I was referring to like the boats you can rent out on the lake.
Yeah, flatbed
is-
pontoon boats or the individual boats, which you're saying you really want to do one day.
Yeah, I'm old enough now, and I didn't really know it until a couple months ago, and I was kind of disappointed because I didn't know I was old enough.
Got two
JT's
quick messages here. JT
Yes.
is watching us.
Woo,
JT from the
yay.
Retro
Hi.
WDW. Hey JT. JT's at home with a new baby. Actually, JT
yeah.
might be back to work now, as he works in the school system.
We don't know.
He might be back working.
Answer
Also,
us.
Sarah says, I'm at work and so sad I can't be there with you guys.
Aw.
We were here
Miss you,
with
Aunt Sarah.
Aunt Sarah at Halloween. We did a Halloween episode out here where we shot 20 minutes or so of each and every campsite that decorated for Halloween.
And that's
They-
when we shot the music
What is
video.
yeah,
too.
they went all out. JT said, oh, hey guys. So he said hey to us. So yeah, they went all out at Halloween. We shot a bunch of videos. So our episode 6 was the Halloween
Last
episode,
one,
and
yeah.
you can find that on our YouTube page, of course. All right, what's next?
He says there's.
We're getting down to the
Oh,
top
JT's
three.
still off. So yeah, he's like us. Maybe he doesn't go back till Monday like us.
Huh.
That's cool. He's got some time off.
Well, we're down to the top 3 now.
All right, we're
so
down to the
let's get
top 3. Go ahead, Riley. Number 3 on your
is,
list.
It's my job here.
Make sure
the
you
movie
speak up.
list.
The movie list. Okay, the movies. Is
All
what you're
the
saying.
movies.
Right behind us here, you can see the Chippendale sign. Can you see it?
Kinda. I wouldn't really
kinda
have a
weird.
job without it. Thank you.
So they have the movies
like
they
you're
play
getting
here
paid.
every night.
Yeah, I know.
And we love to go to the movies here. You can bring your own chairs, or you can sit in the bleachers. You can roast marshmallows. You can do sing-along with Chippendale. It's one of the more fun things to do that you don't see or know about. You don't hear about it that much. But you can do that here and sing and hang out with Chippendale. That's a very cool thing to do here, and that's been going on forever here.
Oh yeah.
That was number
So,
3?
Mine was a little different.
All right, number 3?
Thought a little outside of the box here. I said the people here because it's kind of weird. Not many people know about this place.
It's true.
So the people who are here, it's like, oh yeah, we've been here for 30-something years. So
It's like
it's pretty interesting.
Signal might be cutting out a little bit. I feel like my signal just cut off. What do we see there? Do we see like we're still going there?
Yeah.
Okay, it says we're still going there. Okay, it's back.
Almost sneezed.
What did you?
JT, before I go to JT's things, you were just saying, what was yours again?
The people there.
Okay,
that
the
are
people.
Here.
There is an atmosphere here. It's like its own world, separate from the Magic Kingdom,
I think
separate from somewhere else.
I once made a comparison to Country Bear Jamboree. We're all one big happy family here.
That's right. JT was asking the question. I haven't been in a while.
Question for us?
How is the food truck? Have you guys eaten anything from it? Usually,
here?
now the food truck
It's usually right over
sits
there.
back here during movies, but also it rides around. We've seen it over by the tennis courts, and during 4th of July when they had the
And by the
parade,
beach, yeah.
it was over there by the beach. I think I've only gotten drinks there, so, oh no, wait.
We got a hot dog
We
there.
got a hot dog from there, and it was one of those giant hot dogs from
Yeah,
what I
it was big.
remember. So yes, no complaints here when it comes to the food truck, but you can find it at a couple of different locations, over by the tennis court sometimes, over here for every night for the movies, and then for special events like 4th of July when the parade, they had it down by the beach as well. That's good. We got a question from a viewer. I like that.
I know,
That's
and it
good.
was from JT. How ironic. He reads my questions on their show.
That's true.
And now we just answered his
Which
question.
he just did this most recent episode that they did.
That's
It's
right.
cutting in and
Yeah,
I
the
asked,
signal's cutting in and out a little
I asked
bit.
a
We'll
question
keep
on the
going.
most recent episode of their
Yep.
show.
Yep. All right, what's next on your list?
Hammocks. They're so comfortable.
Hammocks on the beach. I don't know if I see very many here anymore, but I always bring my own hammock when we go camping here, because you have to have a hammock when you're camping at Fort Wilderness. It's just so relaxing. I see our signal is cutting out a little bit. That's right. We'll keep going because we're recording it here to put up on YouTube later.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
So
What else?
That was number 2. So coming in at number 2, I'm very famous for this, the arcade here.
Yes, the arcade here,
That on.
which
You
was
didn't?
something.
No, I didn't.
The arcade. Oh, you didn't put the arcade on your list because you had too many
I
other
put the
things.
arcade /
Number 2.5.
So
Now the arcade here, which was something that was just mentioned on the Retro WDW podcast. Somebody had asked a question.
somebody was talking about it at
That
the one
second
by
floor.
the
They wanted to know what that
the one
second
by
floor
the lake.
landing
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
The one with like the golf game where you go woo with
Yeah.
the ball. I like that one.
All right, that was number 2.
Yep, we are at number 1.
All right, here we go.
Number 1, drum roll, please.
Here comes Riley's number 1 favorite thing at Fort
Tetherball.
Wilderness is the tether ball. We've been
As
doing that
mentioned
for
before.
many, many years. The tether ball down on the
Yes.
beach is a great thing to do here. Parents, you can join in or you can sit over there. They got tables with umbrellas and there's a little snack bar area there. The kids can play tether ball.
I remember one time we were here, it was at the group campsite with our friend, I think it was Bill Bartow.
Yeah?
He might be watching. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, this was good. This was good, yeah.
So this one time, I just remember this one time we were over there and it was like, I don't want to say the middle of the night, but it was like pretty dark out. And it was like, so you know in group campsites, it's like you have your group, but there's other groups of people there.
Right.
So there was this one tetherball there, and it was just a group of like 20 kids trying to punch this ball. And it's pitch black, everyone's got flashlights like trying to follow where the ball is.
Yeah, and Bill's tent was right next to the tether ball.
Oh, that's right.
That's
I forgot
why,
about that.
yeah, so yeah.
It was pretty funny. It was hilarious, really. So
And that was number 1. Riley chose tetherball,
Yeah.
even though in the music video, Riley has a bad experience with the tetherball. That's all
I
we'll say
know.
on that. That's
No.
all we'll say. But she
No.
still thinks it's one of her favorite
No
things.
people were hurt in the making of that video.
Like
That's
5
right.
times. She's
And
a bad
the number
experience.
one thing to do at Fort
Yeah.
Wilderness, according to Reese,
That's right.
is
It's the golf cart, of course.
the
job.
golf carts.
I
yes.
know.
Now over spring break last year, we took the golf cart and just shot video of every single campsite. Like
That was
we went
already a
crazy.
year ago that we
Well,
started doing
as soon
that.
as spring break comes up. So yeah, it's almost a year ago we shot and we did all that.
I always have a blast just driving those. It's
And
just fun.
you know, we kind of glazed over something you said earlier about water things. Tell us about the things you can see here on the beach at night when you're.
Oh, that's right. So you know, there's your standard watercraft here, but there's also, you know, the electrical water pageant that comes here.
Of course,
And-
the electrical water pageant. Hi, Vanessa's watching. Hi,
Hi.
Vanessa. Hello, Ernan, Sophie, Chico, and
But,
Vanessa. Hello.
I think the water pageant has become kind of famous here, even though it first debuted at the Polynesian like how many ever years ago.
Yep.
But I think it's become kind of famous here because just the way it's built, you can hear the music from like the back of the park. So all of a sudden you'll be like doo 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 in the back, and you're like, where's that coming from?
Yeah, we were at our campsite wherever we were recently, and you could hear it. We were in like the 300s.
Yeah, most recently. I
And
think.
it's so loud as can be. But you can sit on the beach in the reclining chairs and just watch the electric parade just go right by you. Electrical water pageant.
That's one of
I
our
should say.
favorites.
That's one of your favorite things. And it's one of your guys' favorite things. I know that here, of course, to do. So that's it for our top 10 list.
Yeah,
Now,
I think we did everything.
you've done top 10 lists before on your Reese Riley review page for the
Yeah.
Polynesian. We sat out on the beach and did
Polynesian,
that. We sort of did one for the Wilderness Lodge, but we're going to redo that one because it
Yeah, we
didn't
did.
turn out so good technical wise.
We did one at the Contemporary with the Retro Disney World guys. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It looks like again our signal's kind of cutting in and out a little bit. That was bound to happen. You know, you never know how strong the signal is here. But we got a few people that watched, and again, we also will put this episode up on our YouTube page as episode 7, where we talk
Yep.
about our favorite things. And what did you bring with you today, Reese? One of your props here,
Oh, well.
part of your
one my-
Halloween costume.
Well, it was my Halloween costume. It was my Pablo Cruz costume.
Oh, okay.
But,
You'll also see that in the music video.
Yeah. So, one of my new running gags on the show is to like bring something different every time I come. So, last time I think I brought my squid, Mr. Baxter. This time I brought my Barker Bird parrot from the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, very good.
Also, it's a good way to, you know, sponsor the music video I just shot.
Excellent. Oh, another friend is watching. Of course, Vanessa said hi earlier. Our friend Amy Caulfield from Fox 35 News is watching. Hi, Amy. We're big fans of Amy.
Yeah.
And we played softball against her daughter last season. Do you remember that? And we met and we took pictures with them and all that. That's good.
was fun.
Hopefully Amy's still on vacation. Let me think. Was she on TV today? I think she was
I
on
watched the
today.
news
She
this
might be
morning.
done with vacation. She might
watch
be
the
back at
news.
work. But it's nice to see. Hi, Amy. All right, so we
getting
went through your
bright.
top 10 list. Yeah, it's kind of the sun's really shining through here. You went through your top 10 list. We went through our movie list. That's for the month of January. We'll try to get back into our routine of doing a show every month. We did one at Halloween at the end of October, which kind of carried over into the first week in November, so we didn't really get to do a Thanksgiving or a Christmas. We just didn't have any time to come here for Christmas this year, but I bet if you came around right now, there's like wildlife behind us. There's like birds and squirrels fighting in the bushes over there. If you come here now, I bet there's Christmas decorations still up here. You can drive around at night and see Christmas
Yeah,
decorations.
I saw some when we were pulling in today. They
Probably
still
just the
got
last
them
few
too.
days of it, but if it's anything like what they did at Halloween, which we know it is, it's pretty awesome to come here and look at Christmas decorations. You can take...
What? Have you heard what they do here at New Year's? Is it like a big thing?
Good question. I don't know if they do anything for you. I'm sure that you can sit on the beach and watch the fireworks show from the Magic Kingdom, but inside here itself, I don't know if they do anything.
Thought I saw on Facebook it was pretty busy over there on New Year's.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to hang out here for just a little bit, but maybe we'll sign off because the signal's been kind of cutting out.
Yeah.
And once again, JT said on his next trip he wants to guest star on our show.
Absolutely.
So the next time he comes to Fort Wilderness, we'll have him come here. You can find JT at retrowdw.com, where they do a monthly podcast. And we met with them not too long ago for a boating trip. Actually, but JT wasn't here for that. But look for them. It's retrowdw.com. That's our favorite podcast, you'd say, probably, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely our favorite
watch,
podcast. All
I'm
right.
surprised I'm not wearing one of their shirts today. That's usually what I always do.
Yeah.
So our signal's kind of cutting in and out, but we want to say Happy New Year to everybody.
Yeah.
We're looking forward
Yeah.
to another exciting year, and our plan is to be here for Thanksgiving with all of our families again.
Yeah.
Possibly. We're working on
We're
it.
working on getting a campsite here, or possibly 4 campsites here for Thanksgiving, where we were 3 years ago. We did a full Thanksgiving,
3?
outdoor
2.
Thanksgiving. No, I don't think it was 2. I think it'll be 3.
It felt like
this
such
year.
a long time ago.
And we had a huge tarp, and we had all the tables set up, and we had a full outdoor Thanksgiving. You can find those clips on our page as well. I recently reposted those. But I think that's all for now. Is that about it for you guys? You want to say anything else before we say goodbye?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good.
All right.
Anything else?
I'll say goodbye first. Goodbye to everybody. Hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching the show. Now you guys say your goodbyes, and I'll turn
Yeah.
off the program.
We'll see you real soon, fellers.
Woo!
And a howdy to you.
Have a rip-roaring day.